Banks FX. Lord Banks FX welcomes you to this live stream of live Forex trading. A whole 3 hours of news.
We begin with that wild ride on Wall Street.
You're seeing new record highs on the S&P and NASDAQ.
Interviews.
Some will make money, some will lose money, but that's just the way the market's always worked.
Analysis and live trades. So sit back, lock in, and load up your trading terminals. And let's get this rocket to blast off. Introducing your host, Lord Banks FX. Prepare for launch in 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Happy Sunday. Let's get this week started. Welcome to Lord Banks FX. I'm your host, Lord Banks, and every Sunday I do live weekly analysis. Get my damn mouse over here. Okay. Francisco Ruiz. Yo, what's good, brother? All right. Give me a second. I gotta fix this real quick. It's mine. Damn. My mic is tied up. All right. Can you guys see my screen? Hopefully you guys can. So I'm actually still in this trade from last week. Yeah. I'm in a little bit of profit, not really too much, but just a little bit. And yeah. So I'm gonna leave this as it is, and I'm just gonna give it a different color here. I'm gonna give it a purple color, put it up top, so I know that I'm still in that. And I'm gonna do my analysis on these. So look at this. Oh, we were trying to go down here, huh? Look how it's playing between these zones, though, perfectly. Really nice. All right. We'll start with clean charts. We'll start with GJ, and I'm gonna go ahead and erase all of these. Use orange. You know how we do clean charts, baby. Start clean charts. First thing, actually, I want to look at the news. See what we're looking at for next week. Monday, 6 a.m., 3 a.m. we got Euros. 6 a.m. we got GBP. MPC member. Tuesday, 2:30 a.m. we got JPY. 7:35 a.m. we got AUD. 9 a.m. we got USD. 8:30 p.m. we got AUD. Wednesday, got some CAD news. USD at 9:30 a.m. 1 p.m. Funds rate, that's going to be important. OMC. Thursday, 7:30 a.m. unemployment claims. GDP, 9 a.m. Indian house sales, home sales. Friday, 3 a.m. Euro. CAD, 7:30 a.m. 8:45 USD, 9 a.m. USD. 8 p.m. CMY. So this is just important because you want to get a feel for what the week is going to look like, right? I think for Monday, Tuesday, we're pretty much good. We don't trade at night. We trade the New York session, so usually we'll be on from this time to this time, and we just got AUD news. That really shouldn't affect us too much. We should be out by 9 a.m. but we just need to keep in mind 9 a.m. there's gonna be some USD news on Tuesday, and then we'll keep checking the charts. Cool. Cool. All right. Let me get rid of all these alerts, because damn, man, shit has been going off. TP's being hit. Good. Okay. So let's look at the weekly. This is pound JPY. Okay. So what do we see here, guys? Last week it moved down and completely rejected, pulled all the way back up, ended up closing bullish. So look, for the last 3 weeks it's been heading down, right? And then last week we were continuing that trend. It was testing all this pricing, came down here, rejected all the way back up, closed bullish. So a couple of things here could happen. This could be a sign of reversal. I mean, it's very little wick to the top, so I don't know. I think that the trend is heavy to the downside overall, and because of this long wick, it may start trying to fill the wick, you know, test this further support. But really, like, this looks like some really nasty rejection to the downside, which may give us reason to believe that we're going to continue to the upside. Right. I don't know. I mean, could go either way. You want to get some more confirmation here. This on the weekly really hasn't broken the market structure, because look, it came down to test this area and it rejected it. Came down. This is a support. Came down, rejected it. Right. Overall, like long term, I mean, we've been bullish, right? But then we broke that to come bearish. Came test all this pricing down here, rejected it. What is the best trading website for a beginner? I would check out babypips.com to get familiar with the look. Go to babypips.com. Go right here to education. Go right here to how to trade Forex. And just start here. Like the preschool, it's going to tell you what it is, how do you trade it, what you can trade, who trades it. And then you're going to go in here to know about the brokers, types of analysis charts, basic stuff here, terminology, you know, and just go through this, man. Like, this is just a bunch of like theories and ways of how to do it, but this will get you familiar with all the terminology. And then, you know, once you have like a good hold of that, like, I mean, you can keep coming here, ask questions, and I'll answer them. But I just feel like I'm gonna go straight into talking about analysis and what I'm trying to trade. And if you want like specifics on, you know, terminology and, you know, complete beginner, I would probably look at that website and get some information from there. Okay, let's look at the daily, guys. So last week we ended up closing bullish, right? We pulled all the way back up. No problem, Marco. Okay, so look at the trend right here on the daily. Here's the daily. Right, you guys see this channel? Okay, so we have a high, lower high, I mean a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So really, I mean, this looks good right here. it stops above the previous high. And then the next low, if the pattern continues, it should be a new low, right? So here's the last low. I would look for the next level to the left, around here. And this is how you essentially could trade like a pattern trend trading, right? But this is on the daily, guys, so this would be long term, because each one of these candles is a day. Okay, I probably wouldn't do that setup on that. I'm just showing you the pattern on the daily, what you see, right? So what we saw was huge rejection to the downside last week. It closed bullish, but there's a wick to fill. Okay, there's continuation here where it's failing to create new highs. So an important area would probably be this area right here to pay attention to, around 153.35, 153.38. Pay attention to that area to see if we're going to break on the daily. Let's move down to the 4 hour. 4 hours where the magic happens, where that action happens. So look at the trend that we see here. You guys see this, right? Low, lower low, lower low, high, lower high, lower high, lower high. You see that? So what does this tell you direction wise? Now, all this is just theory, right? Like in theory, we would be creating a new low, but there's nothing to say that this thing will just turn around and start breaking market structure to the upside. That's why you set up a trade, right? And see how like you want to set up theories, right, where your price, you want price to reach a certain level, and then you're going to read how it reacts to that price, right? Like right now it looks like it's tapping out to start moving down, to be honest. I might even call a sell on this later. Okay. Sorry, I was thirsty. I had to get some water. So look, on the 4 hour, we want to set up, you know, our zones that we want to pay attention to, right? This is the top, this is the bottom as of now, right? You could even say, oh well, the previous top was over here, because this is currently in play. Like it could just be retracing before it pulls back to the top, or it continues to the top. So you could put this level up here and then you go down on the 1 hour, kind of refine it here. So I would probably leave it like, do you see, look at this level right here. Stopped out, went down, stopped out, went down. Here's where it broke. Here was it held. Here there was change of direction before it continued. There's like reaction, you know. This is already stopping out right here, starting to go down. Now if we start to break below here, right, below this market structure to the downside, this now is a new change of direction. Like this has been going up. The change of direction would be once we're past a point of it's no longer up, it's down, right? And which would make perfect sense because the pattern is lower highs, right? So this right here, the last high is up here, lower high would be here. It's fine, you know. And then you would get the start of the pattern. You come back, retest, come back down lower, come back, retest, come back down lower, come back, retest, come back down lower, come back, retest. back down lower until you get to down here, where theoretically you should be breaking this and making a new low if the trend is to continue. Makes sense?